Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So let's get started. So as you can see, this is all the guide up. You see, quest 1, quest 2, quest 3, quest 4, quest 5, and up to quest 6. So we have different tasks to carry it out. So I may likely not take you through all the guides. I'll just maybe highlight you some of the ways that you can just do it to complete your tasks. So I'm going to use OKX. So you first go and copy the link. You come here under discover. Sorry, this is discover. So you go there. Maybe have a bad network. So this is the link. You just click it here. So as you all know, we have the website is loading. I was even trying to make the video since the first day, but the website is too lagging. So so first, when you come, just click on connect to connect to your wallet. Let me disconnect first. Okay, so you refresh. I'm having a bad network so far. So once you connect it to your wallet, we are in season 1 currently. The Sol protocol started, I think, last 2 weeks. I can see so far. So we already have six tags. Just come here. From here, click here, click that protocol, then you locate seed. Click on seed. So from the dashboard, as you can see, we have seed, my seed, where you can see my rank here, progress, and as you can see, we had complete 6/6 of the tags. So I only completed 1/6. So maybe I will go to you see my rank is 50. So only there are less than 670,000 people, but the Sol protocol reported that there are 184,000 connected wallet. So to be honest, many of them just doing the campaign but have not completed much task, because during the first 5 days after releasing the testnet, the website is lagging. So many people have left the task. Maybe probably after sometimes they may likely come back. So we are in season 1 currently, as you can see from from the dashboard here. Okay, so you click on here, you click here, this arrow. Can you see? You will see your referral link, and you need to know this. If you refer an individual, the person you referred has to complete 6/6 of the task. Can you see? I only completed 1/6. So for you to get the reward, every time you report a new user, you will get 30 seed. So that 30 seed, you cannot get them until after the person you report has completed 6/6 of the task. So this is the thing you should know. And let's continue. You click here again. So I was making this video because so many people cannot access the site. The site will start initially. When you open the site, will be asking you to open the site in desktop mode. So actually, I have tried so many things, so many ways to to use it in the browser, but it didn't work out until when I try using OKX browser. So as you can see here, this is the special task. This special task is just normal. Just create a Twitter, create a thread or a post on Twitter or a blog or a meme or maybe video regarding Sol protocol. Let me introduce you the Sol protocol. Sol protocol is just like a DEX for lending and borrowing from different chain. So currently they have three, I think four chain, sorry, five. There is Ethereum, there is Arbitrum, ARB, there is Base, there is Avalanche, and there is Optimism. So that's what make it to have five different chain with four different protocols. So so this is how this one works. Just it is a form. Just create a Twitter link, Twitter thread or whatsoever you like from the aforementioned as they stated here. Just come here and submit the form. The form will ask you to submit your Discord username, Telegram username, wallet address, and the rest of the information. And the next one is the quest 0 is just an invite. So when the person you invited completed all the 6/6 as I have mentioned you before, so you will get 30 seats. So that's how it works. And this task, so let's start it. This is the first task. Become part of the Sol protocol. Join us and stay up to date with the Sol protocol. So this place will ask you to connect your Twitter, X, and Telegram, and also your Discord. So, and one thing you should know, you must complete. You cannot go further until you completed the first task before you can move to the next task. For example, let me show you something here. Let me click here. Can you see it has separated? So this task will be open initially for you, but this one will be blocked until you completed those. So once you completed this one also will be open. This one will be locked. So when you finish this one will be unlocked. So this is how the task works. So I have already completed it. Okay, and the next thing is quest 2. This is where we are going to start. Maybe I may likely not take you whole process to the end, so you just see how it was. And maybe if you know how to do it, man, you don't even need to watch the video actually. So I'm making the video because so many people don't have computer to run these stops, and they only have phone. So that's why I always use my phone to make the video rather than using a computer, unless otherwise. So you just click here, request deposit. So for example, here I claim the deposit takes like 1 to 2 minutes. I don't know, sure, but before it doesn't take long. Okay, can you see what I was telling you? This one will be locked until this one is completed, and this one also is locked. So let me pause the video until maybe I have to refresh the page. Let me refresh the page. I will show you the full details here, because sometimes the page it doesn't show the complete task to be done actually. So that's why I decided to bring up the the task. Okay, let me click here again. So the deposit is still running. Let me click on it. Can you see? Claiming deposit may take a few minutes because the tokens are sent from different chain. So they will give us 0.2 Ethereum and 0.4 AVAX. They will give us $1 USDC on Arbitrum, $1 on Bitcoin, $1 on Optimism, and also on Vase. So let me pause the videos. So the since this thing has opened, it means that the deposit has already been sent to our wallet. So let me show you something. So we are going to open two tab here. We are going to use this one, and I will also create another one. Let me show you how we will do it. Okay, so just click here, just open two page. Let me open it. I will show you how it will going to be. Okay, so as you can see here, we have here we have supply, and for you to see under supply, you will see, just scroll down, you will see all the things you are going to do. And for you to see borrowed option, you need to click here, just press this arrow, you will see the borrow. So all the asset under borrow, you will scroll down and see them. So now we are not going to borrow, we are going to supply. So let's go back to supply page. Okay, this is the first supply page. So this is the second page I was telling you that we are going to create. So for you to go to the for you to go to the next page, you should start using this tool, this this number two. So this number two shows that we open two page. So if you have been using OKX for a while, I think you must have known this thing. So maybe I don't even need to be reminding you. So now, can you see? This is what they said. This is claim deposit, and we have already claimed, right? So the second one is supply any of the Avalanche asset on the Avalanche chain. Okay, now, so we are going to click here. Sorry, we are going to click here. Then we go back to this page here. This is a supply page. Now scroll down, scroll down. Can you see here? From here, we are going to filter out what we are going to do. So you click on this network first. Then we select what? We select Avalanche Fuji. Avalanche Fuji. So they ask us to supply asset under Avalanche. Can you see? So if you don't see anything, just scroll down. The reason why you see blank like this was because we filtered some. Still, there are invisible chain here. So they've just filtered us the one that we needed. So we don't need to be distracted. You get it? So just scroll down. You see we have AVAX, right? And they said, let me show you again. You say supply any asset on Avalanche. Okay. Then you go back. Then you click on Avalanche. Click on Avalanche. Then can you see? We have supply, we have withdraw, we have collateral, we have Y. Okay, now let me use 0.1 Avalanche. Then you allow the page to pop up to prompt you to click on okay. Then you click on supply and confirm the transactions. So once the transaction is confirmed, when you come back to this page, you will see this verify has become successfully. I can't remember, is it successfully or done? But let me show you. Just wait for you. Can you see the transaction is successful? So you go back to the page here. Can you see it has now been completed? So if you want to do, I will advise you, if you are watching this video and you are trying, and you want to start your task, I think you better do it at night because it is going very smooth, unlike during the day. So that's how the testnet works. So, and the next one is supply. You see, we have completed this one. So now is supply any of the available asset on Ethereum Sepolia. So now we go back to here. We change, sorry, we change this Avalanche. Then we select Ethereum Sepolia, and they ask us to supply any asset. Say they didn't say Ethereum, they didn't say USDT or USDC. They said any asset. So we have different assets. We have USDC, we have Ethereum, we have Avax, we have whatsoever. So we choose any one we like. So now I'm going to use why is it? So under, they say we supply any asset under Ethereum. So now I have Ethereum here with me. So you can see I will just click it. Maybe I will just input 0.1 Ethereum. I will supply under Ethereum supply. Then we click on supply. Then you confirm. Even the transaction is going normally smooth during more now. So when you see the transaction is declined bar, I think you need to refresh the page, the whole page, because otherwise it will not allow you to supply again. It will keep on showing the transaction is pending, so it will remain like that. Otherwise, you will waste your time. You see under supply. Now we change the network to Ethereum. So even if you didn't change, you can still supply. So I'm just telling you, it's just like when you come to when you come to do your P2P in maybe Binance or by BitGet or Bybit or whatsoever. So you are filtering the amount, the type of thing you like, you get it. So it's just like that. So you think it is not necessary, but for easier works for you, you can just filter it. So let me use, just don't use huge money, just use small. Maybe it is, can you see it's still showing us, it is still showing us transaction uh, is pending. Maybe I have to disconnect the wallet and reconnect again. So this is what is happening. Then you refresh the page first. Okay, so I'm going to still 0.02. Click on supply. Okay. Okay, now it has gone. So once the transaction is completed, then we can continue. Okay, so the next one, let me go to the next one before this one is, since I already sent the transaction. So once the transaction is confirmed, I mean is being confirmed on blockchain, then this task will store will show completed, just like this one. Okay, so now we are going to use the next one. So the next one is what? Add the same asset as add the same asset as collateral. Let me show you some tips. Yo, can you see it has now completed? So let me show you some tips. You see we added Ethereum as we normally supply at sorry, we just supplied Ethereum. So now they said we are to add the same asset as collateral. So since we added Ethereum, since we supplied Ethereum, so now we are going to make the Ethereum again as collateral. We are going to supply it as collateral. So what we are going to do is just click on here, this collateral thing. You see, it has now showed a color. So once you see this color, meaning that it's like you activate collateral functions to work on your decks. So now maybe let me use 0.05. Then you click on supply or connect the chain. This is a very good project. Some angels from Coinbase, layer 0, and yes, layer 0, Coinbase. I forgot the other one. There are three, so they all back out this what is it called, this whole protocol. Okay, so once the oh sorry, on Ethereum, yeah. So we are right, we didn't do anything wrong. Sorry, we made a mistake. Sorry, they said add the same asset as collateral on Avalanche, not on Ethereum. Sorry, I made a mistake. Instead of us to add it, can you see here we are on Ethereum, so we have to change it first. We need to change here. We remember we added Ethereum, so we are going to add Ethereum, the same Ethereum but on Avalanche chain. So now let me go to Avalanche Fuji. So now we are going to scroll. Now we switch to Avalanche. So we are going to search for Ethereum. So one, you see, this is Ethereum. So they mean we are to supply the same asset but as collateral on Avalanche, not on Ethereum. So you need to. That's why it's you better need to read this. So you see, the collateral is already activated. So I'm just going to max click. So what's the issue here? Haven't I changed? Okay. So I don't know why the issue here. So I think I have to go back to Ethereum, Sepolia. Let me remove it as collateral. Let me try removing it from collateral first. Remove it from collateral. Maybe that is what causes. So what's the issue here? Avalanche. We added Ethereum, and we still have the Ethereum. Why is it no? You see, we have the Ethereum here. I don't know why the issue. Let me check. Okay, let me check. Maybe I have to change the protocol. I'm going to use this compounding. No, it is not. Add the same asset as collateral. So did we even added something on? Okay, supply any Avalanche, supply any available on Ethereum, supply same asset as on bilateral. Okay, I think we added Avalanche, not Ethereum, before on Avalanche. So I'm going to add Avalanche as collateral. Let me use 0.05. Maybe let me no. I didn't activated the this thing, the collaterals. Maybe I have to phrase it here. Now let me use 0.05. Any amount you would like to use, you can use it. Just connect. They mean avalanche that we supplied here. Sorry, they mean since we supplied this on Avalanche, so they mean we had supplied the same asset, the meaning that the same Avalanche that we supplied here, we are going to add it as collateral here. So this is what they mean. So let me see how the transaction will be. Now we added AVAX as collateral. So everything is there written. So if you don't get it, if you get any error, just start it from the beginning or from the spot you get a problem from. Because that's the only way you can identify maybe if you made a mistake while doing the task or not. Okay, let me paste the video. Okay, now it's now completed. So let me go back and see. Check. So if you did it right, this thing will show completed. And you can also click it maybe to verify. You can just click here and click on verify. So if you did it right, it will now show completed. If you didn't show anything, then you need to repeat again. So maybe we made something, we did something wrong. Actually, we did something wrong. Actually, this Ethereum is what I'm thinking we are going to supply as collateral, but it is not showing here. It is not even, can you see? It is not appearing. I don't know why. Let me use 0.0005. You see supply is exceeded. I don't know why. Add the same asset. We did something wrong. Add the same asset as collateral on Avalanche. Maybe try supplying what is it called? Another asset. Let me use USD. Let me use 0.1. But actually it is not supposed to be like this. So let me do it. I added USDC as collateral, so I don't know. I think this problem is from them actually. Okay, we approved and supply, so let us wait and see. So if we did it right, okay, more. Can you see? At the same asset. These people are so mad. They are very stupid. They are very stupid. You know what? I only add. Can you see? I only added USDC. They told us that we should supply the same asset as collateral on Avalanche chain. But the asset we supplied at the beginning is Ethereum. Why would they allow us to? These people are so mad. They're very stupid. You see, the task has been completed. So there is a problem actually. I can't even put my money here. I can't. Although this is just a testnet, but I can't risk my real pawn here on these lending protocols. Even though I'm a Muslim and it is prohibited for me to maybe participate in this kind of this thing. This is just a testnet so far. So let me go to the next one. Initially I don't wanted this video to be long like this. So the next one is Ethereum. Is supply You see, supply any available asset on Arbitrum. So we are going to go back here. This is just a guide. You change here to Arbitrum, change it to Arbitrum, and supply any asset. So we are going to use this USDC. So I'm going to supply 0.5 USDC. So how you make sure that you always remove this collateral before you start supplying any asset, unless you were asked to do so. So just click a normal supply, just approve and supply. So just click on max or unlimited, whatsoever you like. Then you click on confirm. This is on Arbitrum so far. So if it works, you see it has now completed. Just make sure that your eye is here. You'll see that it will be completed. So the next one is supply any asset on Optimism. Let me go back. Okay, let me change the network to Optimism. They say we are to supply any asset on Optimism. So I'm going to supply USDT. You see, I'm going to approve. OKX is very nice. OKX wallet is very nice wallet actually. Very convenient, very customized, and very multitaskable wallet. You can do so many things. Okay, you need to approve 2 times. Come back to your task to see your progress or how far you have gone. Maybe I have to refresh the page because it is giving me an inaccurate data so far. I may not take long time continue doing the video because I don't have much touch and I want to sleep. Sorry, sorry. And it's like I'm having bad network so far. One more. What is this error again? Okay. That's why I'm advising you to do these tasks at night, because it will be more easier for you and more smoothly. You click on tasks. Sorry, they say we are to supply asset on Arbitrum chain. Let me go back. Sorry, we made a mistake. We supplied on Optimism. I made a mistake. This is a mistake I made. Was it because I was feeling sleepy so far? Let me change it to Arbitrum. Then use USDC 0.5 USDC. You supply USDC. Okay. You see. Okay. Now next one. I think we supply any asset on Optimism. We just did it. Maybe let me try to verify the task whether it will work. Let me try to click on verify, because I just completed the task as a mistake. If it refuses to be verified, then we must go back and thank God, it has now passed. So next one is add the same asset as collateral on Optimism. So let us go back. We change the chain. We change the chains to Optimism. We added the USDC. So let me supply as collateral. So we are going to click here. Let me use 0.3. Then you click on approve and supply. Okay. On Optimism bar. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Let me see. If it really works, then this thing will be verified. So exactly is what happened. That's why I told you to do this at night. It will be more easier for you. But if you do it during a day, you will see wahala. So now we are to borrow. Can you see? We have to borrow on Optimism chain. So let me go back. So it's now that we are going to start borrowing. So you just see here, you see we are on supply page. This is a key that will help us to move to the borrowing part of the protocol. Can you see? Now borrow. Then you scroll down. They said we are to what? Let me check. Take a borrow on Optimism chain. Okay. Now we are going to borrow 0.5 USDC on Optimism. So it has now exceeded. So let me use 0.02, 0.2. Okay, now let us borrow. Because we cannot borrow we cannot borrow more than our collateral. Can you see? For example, can you give your, let me use iPhone 16. Can you give your iPhone 16 Pro Max or iPhone whatsoever and you collect something more than what you have, like give as collateral? So it's just like how the blending this thing works. Yeah, good. It's now completed. The thing is giving me. Okay. Now we are going to move to the next quest. It's quest 4. Do I supposed to continue doing this thing for you, or I should just give you? I should just leave you, because this is just a task. Can you see? This is all what you are going to do. Can you see? So once you reach this level, then you are done. Maybe I should stop here, by the way. Maybe if you wanted me to continue, maybe I will continue. So I'm stopping here actually, because initially I wanted not this video to be long like this. Just, you know how I did it, but just go through it. Check this protocol and check the chain. Check protocol and change the chain. Check protocol and change the chain. Also know what you are going to do. Take borrow of any asset from Arbitrum chain. Or can you see? Choose repay, borrow, whatsoever. I will put you the guide. And if you wanted me to continue with the video from where I stopped here, maybe I'll continue when I get time. So actually this is end of the video. Then you can continue. Maybe if you have any question, you can drop it on comment section. Goodbye.